Okay, I'm back again. 2 videos in one day. Oh my. This is with the brand new Talkpod, but it's just an N58. It is not the Plus. This arrived here yesterday. I've got the battery charged up. I'm going to get it on the Wi-Fi here at the house. Oh, I should put the antenna on. You know what? I'm going to pause this video just for a moment. And I'm going to put the antenna on. Not that it needs it. And I'm going to connect it to the Wi-Fi, and we'll pick back up right here in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I put the antenna on. I couldn't remember if on this it worked for cellular or Wi-Fi. Most of them it does not. You know, a lot of these devices is just for show. I think on these Talkpods it actually does work on the cellular data connection. But anyway, I put it on just for show. Get this box out of the way here. All right. Now, I have not had this on. This is literally... Well, you know what? We might have turned it on and realized the battery was almost dead earlier. That's right. So I'm going to turn it on, though. This is only the second time it's been on. And I'll probably have to take that screen protector off. I was hoping to be able to leave it on, because this device is going to be sold with the virtual amateur app installed on it and ready to go. So I was hoping to leave it like brand new. But let's see what happens here. And if this process is a little too slow, I will pause it again. First thing I want to do is connect it to the Wi-Fi. So, yep, I am going to pause the video one more time. All I'm going to do is connect it to the Wi-Fi here at the house, and then when I come back, we'll install the software. Okay, we're now connected to the Wi-Fi. I haven't done anything else to this yet. I'll just mention one thing I do like to do on all these IP radios or network radios is I put a plain back. Oh, that's asking about location. I'm going to turn on that location thing for the GPS. Probably doesn't need it. I don't like... Well, that's just a personal preference. I put a black background on all these devices. Here's the other Talkpod. That's powered up and turned on. I don't have any desktop icons on the screen. And I always use a black background. Just a personal preference. I will leave this one in its original configuration unless the person that buys it wants anything custom. Sometimes I do them with the call sign on there. But all we're going to show in this video is how to get the virtual amateur app up and running. So if you have an N58 or an N58 Plus or almost any Talkpod device, well, any Talkpod made in the past few years. If you go to the app tray where all the apps are, oh man, it's so bright. There's an app in here called PTT Store, right here. Hope you can read that. PTT Store. We're going to click on that. Oh man, I wonder if I should have tried making this all a dark background. Okay, in the search. Oh, it's doing an update already. It updates this Talkpod PTT Store. My other ones did that also. I'm gonna let it do that update. When it's done, I'll be right back. It takes it several minutes. It's kind of similar to Google updating the Play Store. Even though this device is brand new, it must not have the newest version of their software channel, their application for putting software on. I'm going to let that complete. I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like it took it a little while, but it did do the update on the PTT Store. Man, I apologize for this glare. I thought this other camera setup was better. We're just going to type in the search box Linkpoon, Linkpoon. Hope you can read that. It's just Linkpoon. Okay, click search. And it finds two Linkpoon platforms. You only want the one that says ham, which is the bottom one in the list. Okay, we don't want the top one. I won't even get into it. Just don't download that one. Only use the one that says ham. Click on install, which starts the download. And it takes a little while because the server is very slow on the other end. It's 22.4 meg. Yeah, 22.4 meg. It should only take a minute. And the fastest I've ever done it in was 14 minutes. Some people have taken over an hour. So, yeah, it's slow. I'm going to pause the video again, and when it's done downloading that, I will restart the video. Okay, it completed the download. It did take quite a while, way more than 15 minutes this time. I don't know why that server is so slow. We have an alternative way to get it, but I don't want to bring that up in this video yet. But once it's on there, you'll know, because when you open up the app tray, you will now have an icon down here with that infinity sign, like a sideways 8. That is the Linkpoon software. Don't let this screen scare you. It looks like something went wrong at first, but you just have to agree and continue. Okay. I mean, you could read this whole privacy policy if you really want to. But just click on agree and continue. And it'll say activating. Sometimes it takes several tries. Sometimes it takes multiple attempts. Again, their server's a little slow. Oh. And it always comes up on 438,500. That is the default frequency, like I've mentioned on the Facebook group. So,
an active account, group mode.
Okay. It said inactive account. I've heard my other one say that once or twice, but it doesn't always say that, even at the first install, so I don't know what it's referring to. It's very vague. We didn't create any kind of account, so... Anyway, what you do want to do from here is click on the gear icon right up here. We're going to click on the gear icon, go to account and security. Now, one thing you absolutely do not want to do, I cannot emphasize the importance of this, is do not click on change account. Well, you can click on change account, but do not do anything in here. This has caused problems for every device we've set this up on so far. Ralph N8YQJ experienced an issue with it, and then I experienced an issue with it on several devices. So probably the most important thing you can learn from this video is... Let me get back in there. I didn't mean to close it. The most important thing you can gain from this is when you go to account and security, do not change account. The problems it causes are just huge. Do not do it. Go to My Info, and where it says call sign, that's the only thing you want to backspace and change. Don't worry about a password. Leave it as it is. The password is 6 digits of number 1. But don't worry about that, because that's caused trouble too. So all you want to do is change where the call sign is. I'm going to use my GMRS call on this one, because I've got my ham call in the other one. So I'm going to put my... And that's specific to the US. There's no GMRS calls outside the United States. It's WRBV. I'm trying to remember it. I'm sorry. 436. WRBV 436. We leave that blank. I've tried putting my mobile number in there, but it doesn't seem to mean anything. Signature, I was putting my name in there, but we've had the best results with not entering anything on any of these fields. Just change the call sign, click submit. Oh, and now it shows right up top here, it shows the call sign. Okay. If you want to put another frequency in the bottom here, let me set this down again, and I hope I didn't mess that up as far as the view. I hope you're able to follow all that. I apologize for this video. You know, I don't normally do a lot of these videos. At least I'm not doing it from the phone anymore. I am doing it through the a camera set up on a device I made. Anyway, so if you click down here, you can enter any virtual frequency in you want. I'm going to just make something up here. 4,
3, 6, 1, 2, 5.
I think that sounds like a GMRS frequency here in the US. I don't really know. So now the bottom VFO is on that virtual GMRS frequency, which is in the UHF band, right outside of the ham band. Okay. This icon right up top here, this little one, it's the first one past your call sign, right? Or it's the third one from the right.
M0FXP audio test, M0FXP, anyone about?
There's Andreas. I'm going to go up here to VFOA. M0FXB. Hey, Andreas. N9 KGC.
Hi, Ray. It's Andreas. I'm just doing another video. This one's actually promoting and talking about your Facebook page. So I'm going to put a link in the description, of course, and I've just given a very quick overview of me using the N58. I've got the bright yellow model. Back to you, Ray. And the call sign of Ray is N9KGC.
Yes, Andreas. Well, thank you so much for mentioning the Facebook page. I appreciate that. I set up this other Talkpod with my GMRS call sign. I just got done doing it when I heard you call. It's actually on video right now also, and I'm gonna upload this video in a little while. So amazing timing. People would think we had that planned, but we really did not. But yeah, that WRBV 436 is my GMRS call sign here in the US. Your audio sounds good.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ray. And yours sounds perfect, just like Zello. Unfortunately, we don't have GMRS in the UK, although all of our radios do cover those bands. And yeah, please tell us the name of your YouTube channel so the viewers can go to your YouTube channel and find more useful videos. Back to you, Ray.
Oh, yes, the YouTube channel is just my call sign, my amateur call sign, N9 KGC, like November 9, Kilo Golf Charlie. If you just search for that, that will bring up the YouTube channel, and that's where this video is going to be uploaded here right after lunch. It's 1:05 in the afternoon here, and I'm going to stop for lunch here in a little bit and then get that video uploaded.
Okay, yeah, well, that's brilliant. Thanks very much. I'll link your YouTube channel in the description of this video as well. I've made about 8 videos just learning it, and every one I've put your Facebook group in, so hopefully we can have a bigger community and we can all be friends and chat and play technical radio stuff. So back to you, and I'll stand by from M0FXP.
Okay, well, I really appreciate that, Andreas. Seriously, that's great. I'm going to put your link to yours in these videos I've done. I think I had it in one of them. So, yes, I'm going to definitely add yours to our videos also. So, great idea. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to finish this video up here in a minute and get it uploaded. And then, like I said, I'm going to stop for lunch. But I will be around all afternoon. from N9 KGC. Okay, so really that was unplanned also. Amazing.
Thanks, Ray. And I'm going to go off. I've got a chicken in the oven with some potatoes, and we're going to do a salad. And yeah, I haven't really eaten much today at all, so I've been playing radio since I woke up about 7:30 a.m. So that's like 10 hours of playing radio. So except for when you saw me go shopping. Back to you. Catch you later. 7-3. All the best.
Okay, 7-3, Andreas. Yes, I did see the picture of you shopping. That was good. Okay, well, you'll be having supper or dinner while I'm having lunch. I'll catch you later. I'll say 7-3. We'll be around. N9 KGC. Okay. So I had some different plans for this video, but I'm so glad I heard him. That worked out really well. I was going to go over adding channels to the memory. I wanted to do it in detail from a blank one. You just go to that one icon I was showing you. This icon right here. When you click on that, then the plus sign. You can give it a name. The name can be anything. I'll name this test. But what I normally do, I name it numerically to coincide with the frequency that I'm going to put in. So I'm just going to make another one up. Just going to make this up. Well, no, I'll use the, how about
4
this?
4 6 0 0 0.
How about that? That's the UHF simplex calling frequency. Or at least here in the US it is. And let's add one more channel. Oh, let's add one more channel. I'll name this one, well, you know what, let's just leave it as that group 02. That's what it has in there as a name. And let's put in 1 4
6 5 2 0.
That's the VHF simplex calling frequency here in the US. Okay, so now there's 2 in the list, right? There's 2 channels or groups there in the group list. So as long as you're on group mode, my group, that's what it has to say. Every click of the channel selector, that's one of the ones we put in, right? And there's the other one we put in. And then it goes back to the beginning. I think it holds 900. Well, I don't know. At first we were told 199. Then I was told 900. So we don't really know. It might be unlimited, only limited by the amount of memory left in the device. But when you get up to the last one, because I think I have 12 in this other device now. But when you get to the last channel, it just goes back around to the beginning. So now, if I come down to the other VFO, see now it's highlighted blue on the bottom one. Now the bottom one should have those same 2. Oh, you know what? It's not on. It's on VFO.
My group.
Yeah. Now the bottom one will scroll through the presets. But it's not. What did I do wrong here? Let me see here.
Link mode.
Link mode is direct one-to-one private, like a private link between the two. We'll get into programming that another day.
Group mode.
Group mode does not work the same as my group. We have a little issue with that. I'm trying to get that figured out. I know
my group.
In my group, it should work. There it is, 146.52. That's the VHF calling frequency. And 446.00. Now, you see where it says test? Man, this is hard to read. Again, I apologize. It says test down here. I'm going to go in and rename 446. Just long press on it. Go up here, take out the word test, and I'm going to put in calling frequency. C-A-L-L. I'll put calling channel. even though it's, I know, calling frequency. Okay. Now, under the frequency, it actually displays the name. So you can name them anything you want. I was naming them the same as the frequency with a decimal point, but you can name it anything you want. Okay. Well, I hope that helps getting your channel list started. Remember, you can only access the channels with the VFO knob or channel selector knob when you're in group.
Link mode.
It has to be in my group.
Group mode.
Because for some reason in group mode, it was changing them on my other device. Well, I thought it was the first time I set it up. And then it never changed them again. But in my group, it always works. So we're going to figure out the issue with that and what the difference is between group and my group. I must be missing something. I don't know. I also don't like the terminology referring to your memory list as a group list. But that's used on other devices also. All right, before this video gets too long, because this is 20 minutes now, way longer than we expected. Any questions, you can leave a comment here in this video. Or I'll put the link to the Facebook group. We have a Facebook group just for this platform, this software on Talkpods and other devices coming in the future. But I'll leave the link to the Facebook group. We have 2 Facebook groups, one specifically for this device and software, and the other one is the ZMR group, which is Zello Mode Radio. We've been a huge Zello user since 2015. We have about 2,700 members in the Facebook group and a couple thousand subscribers on our main Zello channel. So check out the website too. I'll put all the links in the description. Don't hesitate to contact me. I'm always on the other radios. Let me get it. It's always monitoring 438,500 because that's the default frequency when you first load up the software. And even if your account isn't provisioned correctly, we've had it happen on a couple devices, had to do a factory reset. If you can't add channels or change the VFO, if you're stuck on 438,500, that's the factory demo test frequency, the default frequency. So I'm always monitoring that. Give me a call on there. And Ralph, N8YQJ, is on there quite often. All right, thanks again. Sorry this ran so long. 7-3. Talk to you soon.